how Russia's abnormal Facebook ads broke the election. Under fire for its cavalier attitude toward Russia's election meddling, Facebook has gradually acknowledged the vast scope of the influence campaign that was waged across Americans' news feeds in posts shared by friends and political ads that quickly went viral. The numbers, at first glance, seem staggering. Of the thousands of ads that Facebook says were purchased by the Internet Research Agency, a Kremlin-connected propaganda outlet, about 11.4 million people were targeted. This week, Facebook executives testified before Congress that those ads organically reached about 140 million more. "I don't think you get it," Senator Dianne Feinstein said, chastising Facebook, Twitter, and Google for downplaying their impact. "What we're talking about is the beginning of cyber warfare. Still, it's hard to know whether to take the ads, some of which were released Wednesday, seriously." One ad, which urged conservatives to say a strong no to the establishment bank robbers and to attend a Get Ready to Secede event 3 days before the election, was seen by 16,168 people and clicked on 2,342 times, costing Russia 3,200 rubles, or $55. But others appear to have fallen flat. A cartoon depicting Satan and Jesus arm wrestling, with the text "Hillary is a Satan and press like to help Jesus win," was seen by only 71 people, costing $1.10. Another, showing a coloring book illustration of one-time Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders flexing in a Speedo in front of the White House, didn't fare much better. The ads were obviously amateurish, fueling criticism on the right that their impact has been overstated. But experts believe that Americans were primed to be manipulated. One of the defining characteristics of our time is the collapse of trust in every institution in the country, including the media, Republican strategist Steve Schmidt explained. "We've seen how truth has become subjective and partisan and tribalized. It's a phenomenon that Facebook, which is optimized to deliver news and content that appeals to our biases, has made worse, and one that Russia ruthlessly exploited. The information people trust is from people like them," Schmidt added. "And we're only just beginning to learn how powerful those effects are. The information that's shared in these ads and shared and spread, you may only need to see it one time for it to have an enormously disproportionate impact against the typical measurements campaigns have always used." https://twitter.com/markwarner/status/92586448699599680. The polarizing power of Facebook's algorithm is something that CEO Mark Zuckerberg has downplayed, even as he talks it up to advertisers. There's a general sense of Facebook's own double talk, where they say, "We couldn't have possibly influenced anyone," and then they say, "Our platform is capable of precise influence," said David Carroll, a digital media theorist who studies the intersection of politics, advertising, and tech. Facebook metadata shared by the House Intelligence Committee shows that Russia's ads had click-through rates that were unusually high. People engaged with them, perhaps in part because the format of many of the ads included prompts to like or share the post. "The click-through rates on these ads were astronomically high," Carroll told me. "This is an industry that gets excited with click-through rates that have not too many zeros before the number, and the fact that you've got double-digit click-through rates would make any marketer just die of jealousy. The performance is potentially significantly abnormal." Russian operatives weren't the first to recognize the power of online political advertising, which totaled $1.4 billion during the 2016 cycle and is expected to hit $2.8 billion in 2020. "When I chair the DCCC, we significantly shifted our budget into online media because it was effective and cost-efficient. The only difference between our strategy and the Russian strategy is that they're a hostile power trying to destabilize our institutions," Representative Steve Israel, the former head of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, told me. "But they were among the first to harness the raw outrage of the far right and to feed it back unfiltered. And it worked," Israel added. A large number of Obama voters swung to Donald Trump, and these ads propelled them. They might not have been convinced by the quality of the arguments put forward by Russia-backed groups, like one calling Hillary Clinton anti